Hi. Welcome to Lying Around Sewing, Katsucon Prep Week 2. I just edited Katsucon Prep Week 1 and uploaded it to YouTube. It should be live. Actually, it's live now. As of 1 minute ago, it's live. So we are starting Week 2. I have... can you see them? There's one right there. Wooloo. I have 2 Wooloos. I just finished them. So they're completely done. Got my video edited. And now it is also Friday. I don't know if I said that. It's Friday. And now I think I'm going to make some poros from League of Legends. I have this new fabric. It's super soft, but it is different from the white furry fabric that I used to use. It's a lot thinner. I'm not sure if it's going to be more stretchy because of that, and if it's going to give the same look that I want. I'll probably cut out one just to try and see if this fabric is going to work, or if I'm going to have to just use this for something else and maybe not have any poros for Katsucon. But for now, Wooloos go in the bin. We're running out of room. All the fuzzies. Fix your ear. All right, go. Goodbye. Okay, I got the poro done. And look how cute he is. Oh, goodness. Calm down. Look how cute he is. I haven't made him like this before. Like, I'm using different eyes too. They're not the safety eyes. They're like ones that are sewn on. And his tongue is made out of fleece instead of felt. His horns, though, are the same, and the fur, of course, for his body is different. But, he turned out so good. And he's pretty big size. I think this is my large size. I've made smaller, but I like this size. So, I'm going to make, I think... Oh my gosh. I'm going to make 4 more of these, so I have 5 total. And then look, if you do this, he becomes all poofy. Oh, I love it. He's so fluffy. And I do like this material better for its softness compared to the other white fabric that I used to use. It wasn't as soft, a little bit more coarse. I'm gonna cut 4 more of those, and if I get them done today, I will show you what they look like. But till then, I'll video me cutting some stuff. Do a little time lapse of cutting. It is Tuesday. I actually haven't filmed a whole lot. One, because Friday I took the day off kind of early because I could see myself, or I could feel myself getting burnt out. And I told myself I wasn't going to work a whole lot that weekend because I had a whole week of prep. My friend Tia is coming in and she's going to help me. So I didn't want to get burnt out. But I worked till like 2 on Friday, and then I don't think I did really any work on Saturday.
And then Sunday, I think I did a little bit of hand sewing between like video games. But Monday, I didn't film at all because I was supposed to go over to Breeze and they were going to help me stuff. But Daisy, while I took Obi out, got up on the table and got Joey's thyroid medication. And it's my fault. I always do like kind of a loop to make sure everything is pushed back or put away that she can get into, like food, drinks, things like that. And then I close our bedroom and sewing room doors so she can't get back there. And I usually leave one dog in here to hopefully entertain her. But I didn't look yesterday, and she got supposedly 28 pills because it was a full bottle, because I found 3 of them. But she had just ate, so we like induced vomiting, and I don't really know if she threw up the pills because it was all the same color and the pills are the same look and shape as like dog food. But she's fine. We made sure to check on her like after, 12 to like 18 hours afterwards, make sure it was fine. What we found is that dogs' thyroid, like they can take the same kind of thyroid pills, which is common in lots of other medication that dogs can take, but they can take it. It's usually a higher dosage, which made me feel better. So I wasn't as worried now that she'd thrown it up just in case, but if it was in her system, they usually prescribe dogs higher dosages anyways. But she seems fine, and all day yesterday she was acting fine. Nothing changed. She still had the zoomies, but it wasn't like crazy in case that like made her heart rate go really fast. She seemed fine, but I did stay home and be able to check on her. Joey came home too. Allie came over to help when the whole thing was going down. So I had to cancel our stuffing. So yesterday, Joey helped me stuff things and I did stuffing. And I got pretty much everything stuffed. Here's the big bag of squeakoids. I even stuffed the Poros, Mothman, Fresno Nightcrawlers. Got some squids in here. I didn't get the Kirby feet stuffed, and I didn't get the Animal Crossing things stuffed, so I'll probably have Tia help me with that. But I also did sew up. My Demogorgons are sewn up. Except for this one, because he appeared out of the blue. So I need to sew his head up, and then I have 2 extra bodies. I don't know why I don't have 2 heads. So I feel like maybe one of my machines did something and I redid the bodies. I don't know. Yeah. And I'm thinking about putting these like big pipe cleaners on Mothman so that he has his little antennas. I've always wanted him to have the antennas, but I just didn't know how I wanted to do it yet. And then I found these nice big fuzzy pipe cleaners, which someone at Michael's called them monkey tails, and I was like, that's the perfect name for them. Then I need to put the shakers in the squeakoids. And put a few squeaks in them, but most people enjoy the shake ones instead of the squeeze squeaks. So what I'm going to work on today is finishing those Poros, since they are stuffed now. Here's the other ones. I need to make their horns. Their tongues are already made, yeah. I think I got a little bit of footage of those. So make the horns, sew the eyes on. Then I want to start working on my Patreon stuff so I can get that done. Probably while Tia's gone, and then when Tia's here, I'll have her help me with stuff. But I did some more of these. That way I have 15. And I'm going to sew those together and stuff them, and I have to make some party hats. And then I need to go to Joann's at some point to see if I can find some holiday, or not holiday, but like Valentine's Day, which I guess is a holiday, to make a Valentine's Day Kirby and see what I can find to work with. No idea what I want February's plushie of the month to be. I want to do maybe like a cute little pink lamb or something. I will let you guys know though when I figure it out, and we'll get some work done. Okay, I got my iron-on transfer sheets, I believe is what they're called, in. And they sent me two. I think it's because this one maybe was their test and it got like bent. I'm still going to try this one first on a bag just to try it out since this is my first time using it. But then this is the one that doesn't have dents in it, doesn't look like it's bent, and I will put that on a shirt. And then we'll see about ordering some more. I'm also going to try to film a TikTok too. It says press garment, a line transfer with parchment or butcher paper. They sent me this, but this looks exactly like what it's printed on. It doesn't feel like parchment paper unless that's their parchment paper. But I do have ones that I use for my usual press, so that's fine. I did put the degrees down because it says 266 to 300 and I usually do 340. So my heat press already heated up, but now it's going down because it's too hot. And then it says 8 to 10 seconds, pressure heavy. Allow transfer to cool completely before removing clear film, which is what it's on. Then lay parchment paper over the design and repress for additional 10 seconds to cure into shirt. Wait 24 hours before washing or stretching. It doesn't say anything about washing shirts beforehand, and usually I do. This bag, I'm not going to. And then this shirt that I'm going to try out, I'm going to see how it turns out after. Like, I'm going to do it and then wash it. Because some of these say pre-wash, pre-shrunk or whatever. Because that's the main thing I always worry about is if it's not pre-shrunk, then when it shrinks, you know, it'll mess up the design. But this is the Gildan. I'm going to try it without washing it first. And then wash it like it says after 24 hours. And then see if the design is messed up at all. Okay, it said 10 seconds, 8 to 10 seconds, but I think it definitely needs more than that. Some of it pressed, or like some of it when I peeled it off, it was fine. But some of it was sticking, so I went ahead and just gave it another like 10-second press. And then it says to let it cool completely. But it was looking good, the little part that I pulled off. I also like this, that way no dog hairs get in it. Because we do have 3 dogs, so I do have a problem with the dog hair just being everywhere. And I also work with fur. So this is nice that the print is on the back. And it won't become sticky till after it's with the heat. And the dog hair shouldn't be there after it's getting heated, does that make sense? So you can see where I pulled off a little bit, and this looks good. And I really like it. But I'm going to wait a little longer to try to peel off the rest. Haven't seen what the orange looks like. And again, this is the sample. I don't know if it really matters because it was on this side it looked dented, but we'll find out. We'll see, like, that tail has a little mark. His gill has a little mark. But I'll see if it looks different on the other side. Why did you go down? Well, you probably got none of me pulling that off. But I think it turned out really good. Feels different. It doesn't feel scratchy though. It actually feels really soft. And then I'm going to press it one more time to let it cure in there. And then we leave it for 24 hours before we wash it or scrunch it up, fold it, anything like that. But yeah, I think definitely more like 15 seconds would be a lot better than the 10.
Then I'm going to press it one time without the paper, but I'm going to put this paper over it. I forgot I was filming for the TikTok. But yeah, with this little cover over it so that it doesn't melt it. And then that should help it all sit in there as well. I forgot the whole point of this was for me to try this on a shirt. And I was like, oh, sweet, I'm done. No, I still have to print the shirt. That was just to see if it, you know, just to get a practice of it. But they sent me the sample. It was probably like their tester, and it looked like wrinkled, but honestly, it came out fine on the shirt. Sorry, I was like right up in my face. But yeah, like I don't see anything like where that gill was dented. Didn't do anything. So it looks good. The color I feel like could be a little brighter. And that might be something that I need to do to my original design. So maybe I will bump the color up a little bit for next time. But now I'm going to do the shirt and I'll show you what that looks like when I'm done. It turned out really good. I need to get a new center kind of thing because sometimes it comes out crooked. But yeah, I think I'll just move it down a little bit more. I think a good like 2.5, 3 inches I think is a good place. Because, you know, I want to be able to look down and like read it pretty easily. Here's the bag. And I got these like pre-printed on the transfer paper. And it was so much easier than doing my Cricut and having my Cricut cut it out. And not having to fool with my printer. Like, I think this is the way I'm going to start doing it. Because I do really like how easy this was. And I could make a day of just ironing on shirts and not take the whole day to print. And then sometimes I have to like cut around it too. But no, this looks very clean. I love how it feels like it's into the shirt, whereas the vinyl kind of has depth to it. It's like raised. This feels like it sits in. It's not stiff like my other one that I use. Yeah, I think it turned out good. Here we have Tia using cans as weights as she cuts hats for me. Then I'm working on some Kirby hats that she also helped me cut the purple pieces for and gluing them on so that I can get Patreon stuff shipped out soon. Hi, it is Thursday, the 26th. As you can see, it's very bright in here, even though it's already like almost 3. I have an extra lamp in here that Tia grabbed yesterday because we were working so late. And I just love really good light. It just makes me want to work. Like, if I don't have a lot of light, then I just want to sleep. But this just makes it so much nicer. I dropped Tia off at the train station today to New York City to visit with her friends, watch Phantom of the Opera, do all that fun New York City stuff. And so she will not be here for like 5-ish days. And then she'll come back and she's going to help me some more. But while she was here last night, she cut like 4 Umbreons for me, 4 Sylveons, 4 Mimikyus. She stuffed my Animal Crossing things for me, some Kirby feet for me. We got my Patreon stuff done. She helped cut the witch hats for me. I think I showed that earlier. Just, it was such a huge help, and I cannot wait when she comes back for 3 days to see how much more we're going to get done. So I'm going to try to get this. I ordered more fabric. I'm going to try to get what she cut out for me done. That way I have more room for her to put more things. Ordered more fabric too, so she can cut some more things, because I will have a month between Katsucon and MegaCon, but while she's here, I might as well have her cut more things for me, because I know I'm always going to sell Umbreon hats, always going to sell Sylveon hats. Any hats in general, honestly, as long as it's not some like crazy random thing. As long as it's one of the pretty popular Pokemon, they usually will sell pretty good. So look at, we call them little burritos. These are the little burritos she made. That one's covered up. But these are the Sylveon burritos. And she like ties a little elastic around it. These are Mimikyu burritos. Umbreon was right here, but I've already started working on it. And so she cuts it and then she like rolls it up. Woo! Roll away. With all the pieces in it. So this is Mimikyu. And then I have like the mouthpiece, the little tops to the ears, and then the ears. And then this is the hat with the pockets. So everything is already cut out here and all nicely rolled. And it's just so helpful. Then it's all tied up in this cute little burrito. And here is like Animal Crossing stuff. I already sewed a bunch of this closed, but this is the stuff I haven't finished off yet. This is a huge bag that I sewed together last night while we were just like waiting to go to bed. Got the squeakoids done, and then I still need to put like, I wanted to put these antennas on Mothman, hopefully. And I'm working on some Umbreons now. So that's what I'm working on today. Probably work till a little bit before 5. That way I can run to the post office. Then Greninja comes out on Pokemon Scarlet and Violet in raids. So we're probably going to try to figure out what we need to get a Greninja in raids. And I'm watching the Legend of Vox Machina episode 1 through 3 question and answer. And we have Oberdober. So that's how my Thursday is going. I also, after I dropped Tia off at the train station, I applied for this video game teacher application. I saw it on TikTok. The person's TikTok, or I believe her name was Miss Devin, and I think it's Deyvn or Devyn. I'll try to put it here if I remember. But I applied for this position because it seemed pretty fun, and if you had like, you didn't have to have experience teaching children, but it was recommended, and it was pretty pick your own schedule, pick your own pace, and I was like, why not? So I applied for that, and I got through the first application. I just filled out the second application, and then I just wait, and in the next couple of days I'll either hear back and she will need me to make a demo video of me like teaching a fake class like Pokemon or something like that, or not teaching a demo class of me like how to play Pokemon, how to beat this level in Breath of the Wild, something like that, to just see how my teaching skills are and such. So I'll let you know how it goes. She did say if you don't hear anything back, then that means you didn't get picked at this time, but that you can apply again in the future if you want. So I'll keep you guys updated on that as well. But right now, I'm going to work on some Umbreons until 5 o'clock. Hi, it's Friday, and I'm about to edit this vlog so that I can post it on my YouTube channel and get started on next convention prep week vlog. So, just wanted to say thank you so much for watching this, if you're still here, and if you watched my last video, and also remind you that I do have this available for my Patreon. This is the New Year's Kirby, or New Year's Eve Kirby. He's available for 4 more days until the end of July. So you can still get him, and you can still get the Demogorgon, which looks like this. And they both come with a matching... Hey! Sorry, she decided to rip the stuffing out of one of my not yet sewn up fossils and a leaf. She must have got this one the other day, or I just missed it. We're gonna put this on the table. Anyways, yeah, check out the Demogorgon and the New Year's Eve Kirby, available for 4 more days until the end of July, and stay tuned to see what I'm doing for February.
patrons soon. And then I'll show you what I got done yesterday, and then we'll close up this vlog. Alright, so I was working on the 4 Umbreons, and we have the eyes all sewn. Then I got the yellow sewn on all the ears. And then I have the yellow, like, circle. This is the out, inside out. But the yellow sewn onto all of the hat parts except for one. I stopped at 5 so that I could take stuff to the post office, and then we did the Greninja raid. Did finally get Greninja. It was hard at first because nobody had really beat it, at least like for the YouTubers like posting stuff, but we ended up going in with Gastrodon with, what did he have? A Mud Slap, I believe, and Bethany and I had Clogsire with Acid, which we would hit Greninja with to lower his defense, I believe. And we had hit him 3 times. Then we would throw Chilling Water on Joey because he had Gastrodon, which would boost his attacks if he was hit with water. And then we would hit him whenever we had the chance, and we would also heal up throughout it too. And we did it once. We tried it again at the end, but we kind of got screwed over how it lined up. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I think we're going to do more today and just build up those XL candies. But we do have a Greninja, so yay. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see some of you guys at Katsucon in less than a month. And then MegaCon too, because this is kind of a little bit of MegaCon prep as well, since I have Tia here to help me tag team and just double up on everything. Quadruple up on everything. And have a great rest of your week and weekend. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. I don't know why I try to have so much energy in the morning. I should just, like, calm down. Like, my heart is racing so fast because I haven't even had coffee. And I'm, like, out of breath because I'm trying to exert so much energy right now, and I just got up not too long